Darling Fumi Nation, how are you? How are we, baby? Yes, we have new t-shirts, my darlings. We have our Powerpuff Superwoman. It had to be her. It could not be anybody else. As you very well know, she is the first and front and center of every episode, and she represents us. She represents all of us. She represents our strength. She represents our fabulosity. She represents eating our salads and minding our business. And baby, what is delayed is not denied. We have come out with the baby blue, and when you turn around, we have what is delayed is not denied. We did longer sleeves this time around for our girlies. For those of you that are conscious of your upper arms, I got you, mama. We also have what? The crew neck, so that you are comfortable with your limousine girlies and you can go everywhere and anywhere. We have no tags. Instead, I made sure that it was a print so that you have no reactions. There you go, my darlings. Are we living and loving? Beautiful cotton. Might I add that we ship internationally. We have it in our beautiful sky blue for a punch of color for spring. We also have it in cream, my darlings. Yes. And sizes small to 4X. I went out yesterday. Was it day before yesterday? And when I tell you the amount of compliments that I got, I screamed. I was like, is there something that I do not know? And I was so impressed with the amount of guys that said, I need this for my mom, I need this for my wife, I need it for my girlfriend, for my sister, for my cousins. And they just kept on asking. I was at the mall, and it was unbelievable. You can tuck her in. It's a long tee, and you will absolutely absolutely love her. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy. Yes, darlings, the links are below. Go ahead and get yours. If we sell out, I will order more. All right? Love you, and thank you. Mwah. Hello, my darling Fumi Nation. How are you? How are we? When I tell you I'm kind of speechless and I am kind of speechless, I am kind of speechless. Yesterday, Fumi Nation sent this to me, and I just Metayer Bowen lost her life. Literally. Why? Because Florida Vice Mayor has been shot and deleted, allegedly by her husband, 3 months after her brother's death. Metayer Bowen was shot in an alleged domestic violence dispute months after her brother, a Marjory Stoneman Douglas High School shooting survivor, died. It goes on to say the vice mayor of Coral Springs, Florida, was shot and killed in an alleged domestic violence incident just 3 months after her brother died by suicide. Vice Mayor Metayer Bowen was killed on Wednesday, 1st of April, according to Florida Politics. Police believe she was shot and killed in an apparent domestic violence incident, according to the outlet. The late Vice Mayor's husband, Stephen Bowen, is a suspect in her murder and fled town to Plantation, Florida, where he was taken into police custody at an apartment complex. Coral Springs police told people that Metayer Bowen's death is under active investigation. We are heartbroken to share that Vice Mayor Nancy Metayer has died, the Coral Springs government Facebook page shared in a statement. She was more than a public servant. She was a light in our community. The statement described Metayer Bowen's leadership as grounded in compassion, strength, and an unwavering commitment to others. Her impact to Coral Springs is immeasurable, and her loss leaves a void in our hearts. The statement added, "We ask our community to keep her family, loved ones, and all who are grieving in your thoughts and prayers. In this difficult time, we stand together as one city. We will carry her light even in this darkness." Metayer Bowen, 38, became the first black woman elected to the Coral Springs Commission in 2020 per Florida politics. This cannot go on. In Nancy's name and everyone we have lost to this epidemic, the post concluded. Metayer Bowen's death comes just months after the death of her young brother Donovan Joshua Lee Metayer, who was a survivor of the deadly school shooting at Marjory Stoneman Douglas High School in Parkland, Florida. Metayer Bowen wrote in a Facebook post at the time that Donovan died by suicide December 15th, following a 7-year battle with schizophrenia. Hey God. Donovan was an IT professional, Desalu-Vold, was a senior at Marjory Stoneman Douglas High School in Parkland, Florida, where a mass shooter opened fire, killing 17 people, 14th of February 2018. The loss of our family's youngest child is a sorrow beyond words, Desalu. One that will echo through our lives forever, his family wrote on a GoFundMe page following his death. Let's listen.
Significant crime scene in Coral Springs, a home circled in police tape inside of a gated residential community. Here, officers found the body of Nancy Metayer Bowen, the vice mayor of the city, and they quickly determined her death a homicide.
This is being investigated as a domestic violence incident. Her husband, Stephen Bowen, is in our custody.
I don't know what's going on.
About a dozen miles away in Plantation, cell phone video shows law enforcement swarming an apartment complex, where sources tell Local 10 they caught up with the vice mayor's husband and took him into custody. Witnesses only learned about the circumstances in the moments after the police presence. The entire parking lot was blocked off for quite some time as detectives worked the area. Several vehicles were then towed away, potentially tied to the investigation.
And SWAT cars, cop cars, everything just everywhere, guns drawn.
Stephen and Nancy had been married for just several years, even posting photos of themselves in happier times. Colleagues are honoring Metayer Bowen's legacy by remembering her passion for people in the community and her tireless efforts in improving the city.
There are no words that can truly capture the depth of this loss or the pain this organization and community are now dealing with.
Nancy Metayer Bowen was described as a pillar in the Haitian community here in South Florida. It's when she did not show up for work here at City Hall that police say they were notified. People knew that something could be wrong, and then it was just a few hours later that she was found dead. Coral Springs police have charged her husband, identified as 40-year-old Stephen Bowen, in her death. The police report says that Nancy's body was found wrapped in blankets and a garbage bag inside of the home that she shared with Bowen on Lakeview Drive. That she had been shot to death. Bowen was arrested a short time later in Plantation after investigators say he asked a friend to hold on to the shotgun he used in the murder. Officers say that friend reported that Bowen had killed the vice mayor because he, quote, couldn't take it anymore. Family and friends are shocked and heartbroken, wondering how this could happen. Bowen is being held at the Broward County Jail without bond. He's currently charged with murder as well as tampering with evidence.
Guys, my beautiful, 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 beautiful Fumi nation, If you see a red flag, even one, go. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Sometimes it's not. We all, for those that want to get married, for those that want to have children, and things are giving you red flags, look to those red flags, because the husband, the children that you're looking for might not be with this person, might not be this person. Sometimes it's just not the guy. They were only married for 2 years. And you know what stands out for me? That the people at her workplace immediately felt that something was awry. They said it's not for her to not show up for work. Whereas in some places, if you don't show up 1, 2, 3 days, they'll be like, where are you at? She didn't show up for work one morning, and already they felt that something was awry, which lets me know that there's something that was going on and people at her workplace knew about it. He wrapped her body up in blankets and in a trash bag. He shot her and gave a gun to a friend, and the friend was the one that alerted to say, this is what he did. Can you imagine sleeping with the enemy? And there's a picture of him which I cannot stand, because he looks like he's smiling. Like he's not sorry, he doesn't care. How much can a family take? Really? The brother just passed away in December. And then now this. You have to be careful, my loves. You really, truly have to be careful. If your relationship is not going the way that you think it should, because we do know, and it has happened to the best of us, myself included, when you can see that, this is not exactly what I sort of signed up for, but I love him, but let me make an excuse for him, but he's got these other qualities, but this, that, go. I don't even believe that she saw this coming to her. She would never have believed it. Never. That you would shoot me dead. That you couldn't just walk away. That you couldn't just say, you know what, truly I can't take it anymore, I'm leaving. Why did you have to kill her? Why did you, what makes you think that you could have gotten away with that? In 2026, you killed your own wife. Why? It gives me shivers. I'm still getting this thing. It gives me shivers. It gives me shivers. And you have to be careful and marry within your league. Because there are some men that are envious. There are some men that are jealous. They see you elevating and they can't take it. I don't know where the man is from. I know that she was Haitian. It doesn't really matter. Because you know what? Crime happens from all over. This is terrible. Be careful, my sisters. Be careful, my sisters, my black sisters. Be careful. Be careful. You don't need to have a man. Nah, you don't. If it's not to your standard, you don't. And you make the mistake and have these beautiful children with the wrong man. No. Not a good idea. Not a good idea. All night. And I said, you know what? I have to talk about this today. This is why we created this t-shirt. Keep it stepping. walk out. Because at the end of the day, this person will take your life from your friends, from your family, from society. He take your life from you. You deserve to grow old with your grandchildren. You deserve that. And I hope they hang him dry. Don't forget to like, to subscribe, hit the notification button, and I'll see you sooner than later. All of my love. My deepest, deepest, deepest condolences.
Hi guys, my name is ENITAN, hair coach. I am UK's first ever hair coach and a trichologist. We are a team of trichologists and hair coaches here in W6 London, and we help those who are desperate and have tried and everything else has failed. We look after those who have chronic scalp concerns, flaky, itchy scalp that's been going on for many years. We help those that have hair loss that has progressed instead of improved, and we help those that just generally want to have a better understanding of better quality hair, length, volume, and reduce that dryness. Visit us by clicking